Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable? Like when the rain washes your car for you. Or like when you save up to 10% by bundling your renters and auto insurance with USAA. Bundle with USAA and start saving. Get a quote today.
At LinkedIn, we know hiring is a big deal for your small business. Sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming. LinkedIn uses data that you can't find anywhere else to give you the best candidates, all so you can feel confident you're hiring the best person for the job. And even a little hiring bliss. See why 86% of small businesses who post a job on LinkedIn get a qualified candidate within a day. Post a job for free at linkedin.com/achieve. LinkedIn, your next great hire is here.
Acura's all-new ADX, a compact SUV that isn't just built for one thing, it's precision-crafted for everything. To escape the grind with available all-wheel drive. To go with your flow with available Google built-in.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Okay, turning up the volume. And crafted to be heard with an available Bang & Olufsen premium sound system. The all-new Acura ADX, crafted to match your energy. Acura, precision-crafted performance.
Take your vibes and go.
Google is a trademark of Google LLC.
Waiting for the best deals? Spring Black Friday savings are here. Shop early access now at Blinds.com and save big on new custom window treatments. Blinds.com makes upgrading your window treatments easy with free virtual consultations, free samples sent to your door, and professional measure and installation services. Plus, you always get Blinds.com's 100% satisfaction guarantee. Shop Blinds.com's Spring Black Friday early access now. Save up to 40% with minimum purchase, plus a free measure. Rules and restrictions may apply.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Fresh kicks, spring tops, new dresses. There's always a score.
I mean, the denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to find can't-miss deals on all the spring things. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Jalen Hurts is one of the 100 most influential people in the world. That's a fact. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, right here on the Eagles Pinpool Podcast Network, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. You can find me hosting Trending in the AM live Monday through Friday on the STT Sports Network. I got today's episode linked below, and I'd greatly appreciate you to click it, subscribe to the channel, and bring your thoughts and opinions on everything I talk about here today and anything else in Philly sports that's happening. We bring it all together right there on that show, so I'd greatly appreciate that. Guys, today is Thursday. We are officially 1 week away from the NFL draft, but right now I want to start with talking about the news from Wednesday that Time Magazine, their annual list of the 100 most influential people in the world, was released on Wednesday. And yes, your quarterback, your Super Bowl MVP, my guy, Jalen Hurts, is among the 100 most influential people in the world. Names like Blake Lively, Snoop Dogg, Elon Musk, all names on this list. And Jalen Hurts' name has made the list. And it should be no surprise that Jalen Hurts is like that. And everybody that's on the list gets a celebrity to author some kind of discussion or comments or a write-up on one of the people on the list. And former baseball player, Hall of Fame baseball player, multi-time World Series champion, Derek Jeter is the one that wrote the section for Jalen Hurts. And I'm going to read you verbatim what Derek Jeter, one of the greatest baseball players of all time, wrote about Jalen Hurts. So, quote, "I admire how great athletes deal with both success and failure. When Jalen Hurts went through in being benched during the 2018 National Championship game would break a lot of people down, but not Jalen. He focused on what he could control and found a new path to success. In the NFL, Jalen didn't let a Super Bowl defeat in 23 shake his confidence. He used that loss as motivation, kept a picture of himself walking off the field after losing on his lock screen." He continues, "This past February, Jalen found himself on the Super Bowl stage again. This time he led Philadelphia to a convincing victory in its rematch with the Kansas City Chiefs. We connected shortly after, and the only thing he asked about was insight on going back and winning again. Sometimes people win, then exhale. Jalen is not exhaling. He's embracing the next challenge, win or lose. Jalen's resilience and determination offer all of us something to admire." End quote. That is one of the greatest baseball players of all time. We already know his relationship and admiration for Michael Jordan, which we're going to talk about in a second. But what does Jalen Hurts do after winning the Super Bowl, after getting the Super Bowl MVP? He goes and finds another elite athlete that's won multiple times and asks him, how can I win again? How can I do it again? How can I follow it up? What do I have to do to continue to sustain success and greatness? And I think, we always hear Jalen Hurts, how criticized he is in the media. You got Chase Daniels out there talking about that he'd be maybe the 10th guy he'd choose to build a franchise around. You're just jealous, Chase Daniels. There are so many people. I spent time on Trending in the AM on Wednesday's show defending Jalen Hurts with listeners. But we still have to face this criticism over and over again. Jalen Hurts is out there winning, setting examples for people. He's out there trying to win more and more and more. You already see it in his admiration of Jordan, Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. He dresses like Michael Jordan. His mannerisms, he reflect Michael Jordan. His relentless competitiveness, his ascension. I mean, he is the face of the Jordan brand now. Michael Jordan's own brand uses Jalen Hurts to promote it. And he's just going to continue to try to be better and better and better. He was already recognized as Philadelphia's Citizen of the Year in 24. He's one of the ambassadors for the Olympics in 2028, where football is going to make its flag football start. Like, he also, with the way he influences, with females, the fact that, he has a full female management team. He has done so much, yet he gets criticized so frequently still. And it's kind of comical, honestly, at this point. But all he wants to do is continue to be better, continue to be the best, and find ways and surround himself with people that make him the best, make him want to be the best. So congratulations to Jalen Hurts getting the recognition nationally. He should be not just a Philly hero, but a worldwide icon. And he's not at this point. But you know what? It doesn't faze him. It's just going to make him work harder to continue to prove the doubters wrong over and over and over again. Now, one or two quick things here before we wrap up this quick episode here. The New York Giants did inquire about a trade for the Dallas Goedert, Eagles tight end. That was reported by basically the Tim McManus for the New York Giants, basically the equivalent of Tim McManus for the New York Giants, covers them for ESPN. Jordan Rainon, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but the Giants want Dallas Goedert. Obviously, they're in the market for a young quarterback in the draft. For some reason, instead of building an offensive line to protect young quarterbacks, most teams focus on tight ends to put with their young quarterback, doing things backwards. Not like the Eagles who build in the trenches first, but that's a little side note. I'll be okay with it. If the Giants want to get Dallas Goedert, go ahead and make that deal. We'll see how that plays out. And before we end this, got to say one other thing. We always end this show by saying, go Birds. But today I want everybody to go on social media and tag Cowboys legend Emmitt Smith in a post and say, go Birds to Emmitt Smith, because he's kind of tired of hearing us all say go Birds. If you missed that, go find Emmitt Smith's comments on that. So let's harass Emmitt Smith as much as we can on social media by just saying, hey, Emmitt, go Birds. Everybody have a great, great Thursday. We are 1 week away from the draft. Check out Training in the AM. Link down below. Guys, everybody have a great Thursday. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. And bubbles up.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. Like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Campfire season's back, and that means s'mores. But when you're at home treating yourself, take them over ice with Dunkin's S'mores Cold Brew Concentrate. And suddenly you're always treating yourself. The home with Dunkin' is where you want to be. Click or tap the banner to shop now.
Last week was our first playoff game, and my plaque psoriasis was so itchy under all my gear. Sometimes just thinking about scratching could take me out of the moment. And then my doctor told me I could get clearer skin with a pill called Otezla.
Otezla apremilast is a prescription medicine used to treat adult patients with plaque psoriasis for whom phototherapy or systemic therapy is appropriate. Otezla can help you get clearer skin after just 4 months.
Okay, ready for the next game. Talking to my doctor about a pill was a total game changer.
Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla. Call 1-8444-OTEZLA or visit Otezla.com for prescribing info about cost, and more.